For this video, we're going to be exploring Rome's less known but equally impressive hidden gems that we guarantee aren't already on your itinerary. Vicus Caprarius, the Water City. Visiting Vicus Caprarius in Rome is like discovering a hidden gem beneath the bustling city streets. The ancient underground site, also known as the City of Water, harbors the remains of ancient Roman flats dating back to the 1st century. These remains at 9 meters or 29 feet below the street level were discovered in the late 90s during renovation works of an old Trevi cinema.
Originally, it was a complex network of underground tunnels and chambers used for water distribution. The aqueduct supplied water to various parts of ancient Rome, showcasing advanced engineering for its time. The site is now part of the Trevi Fountain area and provides a glimpse into the city's innovative water management system. There's a lot of information provided in Italian and English about the site, the time period in general, and the number of artifacts on display.
In the summer, it's a great little underground museum to escape the heat and enjoy some history. It's a small museum, so expect to spend around 15 to 30 minutes there. The opening times are Tuesday to Sunday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. The entry fee is only €4 and children get in for free.
Basilica di San Clemente. Exploring the excavations beneath Basilica di San Clemente is like embarking on a captivating journey through the layers of time. Descending into the underground levels reveals a fascinating archaeological site where you can trace the evolution of the church from its medieval origins down to ancient Roman structures.
The Basilica of San Clemente is one of the most interesting churches in Rome and is situated about 300 meters or 984 feet from the Colosseum. Underneath San Clemente lies 2,000 years of the eternal city. This church resembles a layered cake, 4 in 1. A gorgeous 15th century basilica on top of a 4th century basilica, built on top of a 2nd century temple of the cult of Mithras, built on top of a 1st century Roman house.
The lowest levels of the present basilica contain remnants of the foundation of a possibly Republican-era building that might have been destroyed in the Great Fire of '64. An industrial building believed to be the ancient Roman mint that has the Labacan stream used to cool down the coins after they were minted. This historic, multi-layered church records the history of Rome from early Christianity until the Middle Ages. An incredible journey through time, it has to be seen to be believed.
Visiting the Basilica of San Clemente is free. Entry for the excavations on the lower 2 levels will cost €10 per person and children get in for free. Visitors should expect to spend 30 minutes to an hour there. You'll have to purchase your tickets and reserve your time on the official website. They'll send them to your email address, so make sure you have self-service.
Baths of Caracalla. No matter how many ancient sites we see, the next one never ceases to amaze us. Built between the years 212 and 216, under the direction of Emperor Caracalla, the Baths of Caracalla were one of the greatest and most spectacular thermal complexes in ancient times.
The baths make up an architectural wonder when you keep in mind the date of their construction, since they included effective water supply systems as well as heating and drainage systems. The baths were said to accommodate 1,600 bathers at a time and up to as many as 8,000 each day. It remained in operation for more than 300 years.
The baths were closed by necessity in the year 537 when the aqueducts that supplied water to the city were destroyed by the barbarians. The sculptures and valuable materials that decorated the baths were plundered, and later on, in the year 847, an earthquake shook the building and destroyed part of it. Though little to none of the grand marble revetment remains, and most of the vaults and ceilings no longer exist, you can still get a sense of the scale and sophistication of this monumental thermal complex that once served as a social hub for the citizens of ancient Rome.
And yes, you have probably seen the underground tunnels of Baths of Caracalla in John Wick 2. Remember that fight scene inside the tunnel? Opening times are Tuesday to Sunday. We recommend checking the official website for seasonal opening hours. You can buy entrance tickets online or at the ticket offices, and the ticket costs €13 per person. It's one of our favorite sites in Rome, and we probably spent 3 hours there. But you should expect to spend at least 1 hour.
Basilica di San Crisogono. This medieval church is often overlooked by visitors who explore the historical district of Trastevere in Rome. Unknown even to many locals, this 17th century structure hides an extraordinary archaeological excavation that can be visited quite easily and often completely alone. From the sacristy, it is possible to go down to the remains of the 5th century basilica, where frescoes with the stories of Saint Benedict and Saint Sylvester are preserved.
5 meters or 16 feet below the street level, you'll find the remains of the original building from the 5th century. In between the grey ruins, you'll also see some beautiful colors. This is a must-see for those interested in the hidden ruins of Rome. The experience allows you to walk through the footsteps of time, providing a profound understanding of the basilica's rich history and the layers of civilizations that have shaped this sacred space.
The entry area for this is all the way to the front of the building, to a room on the left side of the altar. To access the underground excavations, look for the guardian around the church, often found by the sacristy. The entry fee is €3. You can pay by cash and you'll receive a small informational pamphlet. The excavation site is usually open from 7:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. and 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. on weekdays. It's a relatively small place, so expect to spend 15 to 20 minutes there, potentially alone, since people have a hard time finding it.
Museo della Mura and Arch of Drusus. This is a gem of a museum. The Museo della Mura, Museum of the Walls, is an archaeological museum at the beginning of the Appian Way. It provides an exhibition on the walls of Rome and their building techniques, as well as the opportunity to walk along the inside one of the best preserved stretches of the Aurelian Wall, built around 270 AD. Directly behind the gate stands the Arch of Drusus, which belonged to the aqueduct Aqua Marcia. The large gate was rebuilt 5 times.
Just touching the spots where Roman soldiers sat looking out the arrow slits, guarding this incredible city, should be enough to give you chills. There's also a beautiful mosaic on the ground depicting a battle scene. In addition to the museum, you can walk along the walls for a while, or use this as your starting point to walk down the Appian Way.
Exploring the centuries-old fortifications offers a unique perspective on the city's evolution, making it a must-visit for history enthusiasts and anyone seeking a deeper connection to Rome's past. You won't bump into too many other tourists. The opening times are Tuesday to Sunday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. The museum is free of charge and expect to spend 45 minutes to an hour there.
If you like this video and you want to see more like it, please let us know in the comments down below.
Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe. I think we got it.
Yeah,
I think
I
so.
think so.